How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gamer here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, since we're 2 weeks away from the 4th anniversary, I thought why not look back at some of the older anniversary characters that we have received and see how they are going to compete in Ultra Arena. Now, of course, we had to start off with the first anniversary being my personal favorite unit, Fantasy UR Katsuki Bakugo. And if anything, to show you guys how much of a favorite he was, let's go back in time and let's see number 1 when I pulled them, and number 2 how I reacted when we showcased the man's kit. Then we got the Jiro. Okay. Oh my god, there's no way! First multi! First multi we fall down there. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this! He's already right! Now that we took a look at that, let's go hop into his kit, see what he is accomplishing in the game. And once we do that, we're going to be taking him into Ultra Arena. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. So Bakugo's plus Ultra, which is going to be the Burst Speed Ogre Buster, deals 700% damage to a single opponent, increases character's power by 50% for 3 turns, makes the character aesthetic for 3 turns. Then first auto skill, which is going to be Stun Grenade, deals 300% damage to all opponents, increases character's power by 25% for 5 turns, low chance of blinding all opponents by 3 turns, the cooldown is for 4 turns. Second active skill, which is going to be Explosive Speed Turbo, deals 20% damage to a single opponent, increases character's critical hit rate by 20% for 5 turns, and then also increases character's plus Ultra Gauge by 30%, the cooldown is for 3 turns. First auto skill, which is going to be Win and Save. If character did not land a critical hit, increases character's critical hit rate by 5% for 5 turns. Also increases character's plus Ultra Gauge by 5% when landing a critical hit. Second auto skill, which is going to be Shut Your Blabbering and Die. Gives character the ability to Overwhelm. Sorry. If you guys don't know what Overwhelm does, it basically makes it to where that if the opponent has more buffs than you, you're able to do a lot more damage. Also, he increases character's power by 7% for 5 turns after landing a critical hit, and it stacks as well if you're landing multiple critical hits, which is absolutely insane. So we're just gonna see how many matches we're gonna take on in Ultra Arena, and also how I want to do this so you guys know what I'm doing when we're going into each match. Number 1, I want to face the new Shoto just to see how he fares against that new effect. Does he make it to where, like, as he's stacking his power, are we going to be able to deplete that blue health bar for free, or is it going to take us a while? Number 2, going up against a Tranquility character, because I want to see how that's going to come into effect when he's not critting, how much damage and how long it's going to take for him to build up to the point that he actually starts damaging. Number 3 is maybe if we can, I would like to face the new Midoriya to see how that parry effect goes up against his Bakugo as well. So with that being said, let's move on to the Ultra Arena matches. Ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? We basically found our Tranquility character and the Shoto that I wanted to go up against in one match. Maybe we just do 2 matches and call it a day. Now I'm just messing with y'all. But let's get started with our first match and see how Bakugo is going to fare. Hopefully by the time the green Shoto gets in, he gets to have the chance of activating his Tranquility for free. Now what's gonna suck is that this freaking Dabi is gonna stay alive for a very long time because of his effect of having freaking 10 last stands and just spamming plus ultras for free. I'm gonna be 100% honest while we are trying to get our action skills going. Can we kill? No. Okay, you know what? We'll figure that out when we get to that point. But right now, I'm gonna be honest. That Dabi, I'm not a huge fan of him only spamming plus ultras. I don't like that when you only do one specific type of thing. Like, come on, man. Like, I want you to, you know, be diverse. Do something different. Don't be a one-trick pony. That's basically what this Dabi is. A one-trick pony. Look, plus ultra. Wow. Guess what he's going to be doing the rest of the match? Spamming plus ultras, and that's it. Let me know how you guys feel about that Dabi. Again, me personally, not a huge fan of him. Alright, let's see how much Bakugo is going to do in this AoE right here. He does a total of, wow, 31. Did I say 31k? That looked like more than 31k. I know he takes everyone's damage, but damn, the fact that, you know, all that damage added up to kind of that's insane. Alright, look, listen, buddy. I'm going to need you to calm down and not attack my Bakugo. Please do not attack my Bakugo. Honestly, what's stopping me from hitting you? You know what? The barrier. I kind of see it now. Alright, let's see his animations, man. Still one of my favorite animations. What the hell? I love that animation with a passion. Alright, Momo, how much damage are you going to do? 43k, okay. Midoriya, please do like 30k. 30k, and I know we could kill him. He didn't do that damage that I wanted him to do. Maybe if Midoriya was more duped, we could have done that damage. Also, yeah, Bakugo is level 110 as well. That's what's sick, too. how much damage are you gonna do? We dodge it, so 0. Tough. Sucks to suck, buddy. Alright, we're letting all these plus ultras play like crazy. I only want to see the Bakugos and that's it. And I was just going on a feast with that. Interesting. So Momo doesn't have her yet? What the hell, Momo? What you doing? Come on, you're slacking. Alright, now we'll do this for a nice 14k. 31k. Oh my god, he is about to die. What the hell? That's insane. Please don't attack him again. He's gonna attack him because he doesn't want to attack the green unit. What a scaredy cat, man. So scared. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's do this right here to get the evasion. Because guess who's coming out to play again? It's gonna be Dabi. Alright, you're dying. Once we get these normals in, you're dying. Maybe? Hold on. It depends on Bakugo. Yep, he's dying. Alright, next character that needs to go now, definitely 100% is going to be this Dabi. We're going to lower his HP and then make sure we attack him 10 times. Or maybe we could... No, we can't. Yeah, Dabi, you got to go. I'm sorry. Listen, your one-trick poniness has to come to an end right now. Alright, 999. Nice, that's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. That's 3 hits. Oh, what? Doesn't he have, like, multiple last stands? Maybe I'm not remembering that Dabi's kit well as thought as I did. I don't really face him like that. Alright, dodge. Now we gotta deal with this Hawks, which isn't gonna be too much of a big deal because if anything, we do have AoE, so both the Momo and the Shoto should die relatively soon. It just sucks that since he does have cover, it is gonna take a little bit while longer than, you know, what we originally wanted to be. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's do this, right? Let's give you the buff. Attack the Shoto. And then if you could do like 99 damage and we just make everybody attack the Hawks, I think he could die for free. Get rid of that. 97k, nice. Okay, come on. This gotta be the chance. We kill this Hawks in 1 turn, we're just absolutely goated. Come on, die. Oh my god. Come on, man. He would have died for free. Absolutely for free. We had the perfect strategy going into that. Absolutely perfect. He froze us? Okay, we just got unlucky right there. What the hell? You're lucky. Absolutely lucky. Damn it. Okay, so Bakugo is going first once again. Evasion is up, so sadly, you know, if this Bakugo had Bullseye, oh my god, that would have been great. He would have been absolutely insane. Kind of like Red Bakugo, the 100 million one that we got recently. If he had his type of effects, GG's. That's him. It's the Bakugo, of course, but we're evading that. It's the Midoriya. Midoriya should be able to heal this no problem. Right, Midoriya? Yep, Midoriya is back on track. Alright, let's do the same thing that we've been doing before, honestly. Just this. No. You attack him. Oh, wait, we can attack Momo now, right? Yeah, we can. So, wait, hold on. Let me restart this again. Okay, Bakugo. Attack the Momo. Attack the Hawks. GG. Ah, damn it, but I put all the normals on Momo. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, let's put all the normals on Momo. Alright, 999. His max HP is going to go down once again. So, sooner or later, all the plus ultras that we activate on Hawks specifically... Oh, actually, wait. What? Why did it? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. We're just going to keep it pushing. Let's go. Got all the heal buffs going. AoE. Double 999. That's what you like to see. He gets the stupid power-up with more HP to his name. He gets his cover, too. Damn it. Oh, yeah. You're dying. I've decided that it's your time to go. You've been keeping these guys alive for far too long. Goodbye. Alright, now it's Shoto's turn, but guess what? Evaded. Hawks, we'll leave you for last. I decided that it's better just to leave you all for last. Alright, right here. You should be dead, Shoto, this turn. Like, there's no way you're not dead. 65k, and then 999 with that last stand buff. Multiply by ×2 of a normal attack, you're dead. Let's do this. Heal. Get the heals. Get rid of the evasion. And the next turn, we just rail him with the plus ultras. I'm sorry, those normals are not saving you whatsoever. Right, he gets the evasion. So Bakugo sadly's not going to be able to get his hit. Momo gets a hit with a 91k. And then Midoriya gets a 99 hit. Nice. And to wrap it up on a 50k normal, we're getting our dubs. Alright, let's move on to our next match. Second match, we are going up against a mystery team. Let's get into it, man. You guys know I love my mystery matches from time to time. Hopefully they don't put up against very toxic. This is toxic. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are higher level than me. Alright, let's see. Wait, real quick. I just want to test something out. Yup, like I said, higher level than me. Honestly, I think we just lose, but let's go out with a fight, shall we? Just don't freeze me. Please don't freeze me. 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 Please. Of course. He doesn't only not freeze one, but he freezes two. Just to spit on my face more than he already has. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. Again, we have to pray to the heavens that we don't get frozen whatsoever. Okay, we somehow made it out. We made it out the trenches. Alright, dodge. Which is going to suck now because he's going to get his dodge again. I think he's going to get his cover right here, if anything. Honestly, no, we're slow. We need to get our last stand buff up. 10, 10, and 20k. Interesting. Oh, no. Okay, thank God he switched his attack. Thank God he switched his attack. If that would have hit the Bakugo, Bakugo would have been dead for free. If Bakugo dies, we're just switching it to the next match. I just want to see how this mystery team is going to go. We don't usually cut our losses at all. So I just want to show how this goes. Don't attack Bakugo, please. 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 I'm begging. I'm begging. Oh my God, we lived. I don't know how, but we lived. Thank you. But I think now we just die. Wait, do we? Do we just not die? Last stand? Okay, we have one last stand. And two of them are not attacking this turn. I don't even think with the normals they're going to kill us right here. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, never mind. Never mind. The stupid cover. Yep, let's just move on to our next match. So for our 2.5 match, this is the team that we are going up against. I think there's a Lady Nagid and a Dark Midoriya in the back. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Now, the reason why I wanted to face this team off right here is just to face off the new Mount Lady. That says she doesn't have anything crazy that affects us whatsoever. If Bakugo did have Piercing Shot, different story. But, you know, since she doesn't, we're basically doing a normal match. The only thing that's going to be annoying is the fact that, you know, Miriko, whoa, YouTube popping up out of nowhere. Miriko does have the ability to evade. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to be bothering us. Alright, let's do this now. Just build ourselves up like we've been doing. Keeping Bakugo alive and letting him do the max amount of damage that he can. That was a nice 27k that we saw right there. Hello? Damn, Miriko, I know you're getting a new unit, but that does not mean you gotta go that crazy. So much damage he did, like what the hell? Calm down. Alright, Bakugo's first turn to do damage. He should be doing a lot because this is type effectiveness. Yup, 999. Now our Momo's gonna go off, right? That was our Momo, yes. And then Midoriya, oh, she's dead. She's dead. Goodbye. Oh, no! Damn it, I thought we already got rid of both the last stands. Okay, Bakugo has to do a lot of damage on this normal right here. Come on, Bakugo. Oh, no, he didn't. You're so lucky, man. Absolutely lucky. If it wasn't for the fact that Midoriya didn't get rid of your second last stand, you would have been dead for free. But I think we can still kill you right here. Yep, you're dead. Let's go. Bakugo going crazy. That's what I like to see. Alright, you need to calm down. You're critting a little bit too much. That's what I want my Bakugo to be doing, critting. Alright, let's attack the Mount Lady, even though this is going to hit for AoE. We don't got to evade whatsoever. Because one, evading will be pointless. And two, I feel like we're not going to take that much damage. Oh my God. Just like when he came out, just doing absolute damage and murdering people for free. That's what we like to see, man. Alright, Midoriya, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Actually, no, you know what? You gotta go. Get out of here. Midoriya, we can deal with you later. No stun, so we're safe. Alright, 999. Add that up by 55k. And then Midoriya doing 18k to himself. And then finally, Miriko's doing no damage because we dodge it for free. Don't worry, Miriko. Your time will come very soon. I just want to make sure that everyone else is dead so that when you try to activate an evasion, it's not going to work for you whatsoever. Alright, let's go. Then we can move on to our third match. Alright, 24k. 999 with the last stand. Alright, buddy. You get to live a little bit longer, but you know, you're only extending the pain. Get out of here. What? Hello? Midoriya? Huh? It's been a while since I used you, so how the hell did you live that long? Excuse me? Alright, this sucks right here. Because now we're wasting AoE when we could have had this popped off later on. But it's whatever. You know what? Dead. Alright, your evasion is gone. That second evasion is up. But I don't think we need the Bakugo to finish you off whatsoever. I think Momo and Midoriya will be more than enough to wrap this up. Alright, 56k. She gets the evasion, slapper, slapper, and she is dead. So let's move on to our third match and see what type of team we're going up against. So for our third match, this is the team that we are going up against. We see another Tranquility character in the back. So what I'm hoping is that we take a while to build up, right? Once we build up and that Kaminari comes through, because if you guys know, under 30% this man heals like crazy. I'm hoping that he doesn't get that effect up whatsoever. Let's get this started, shall we? Alright, so first things first, we do want to get rid of that compress. I don't really care about not attacking with normals like that. This compress gots to go. Wait, sorry, hold on. This and this. There we go. Yes, we are faster. That's a good thing. Thank God. 14k. And then 15k. What? But why did he attack the Shoto? Hold on. Is there something I'm forgetting with that Shoto? And mind you, I have him on my team. Weird. Alright, now let's do this right here. Get that extra bit of damage to come through. What? We... Okay. I know that the Shoto has the ability to miss, but not the whole team. What the hell? That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Utterly weird what we just witnessed. I can't even speak correctly. That's how crazy that was. Alright, 25k, but watch this plus ultra do more than what you just witnessed on that action skill. 24k. Okay, a little bit more. Alright, 31k dead. Next, we got Kaminari. Honestly, I didn't want him to be here, but we do get 50% power on the plus ultra. Maybe that'll be enough to make it to where that we can do that damage that we need to get done. Okay, so Bakugo. Let's attack you, and then let's attack you. Right, how much damage did we do off rib? 15k. And then 55k. Damn it. If we would have just did a little bit more damage, he would have died for free. For free, he would have been dead. Alright, AoE, but it doesn't really do nothing to us whatsoever. Right, get our heals up. Get the evasion going for us once again. We need it horrifically because that plus ultra is going to hit us. Alright, 49k. Ooh, screw you, Soto. You're dead for free. Right, she activates her AoE, but we dodge that. He's going to get his thing going. Don't really care again, but now I think it's the perfect time to attack the only one that we can attack, the Kaminari. I'm not gonna lie. I think I said it and then I forgot. 85k, 51k. Damn, bro, can you die, please, respectfully? You're only gonna make it worse for yourself when this Bakugo builds up enough damage to kill the rest of your allies except for you. You're gonna be the only one dead. Watch when that AoE comes through. Watch. You're cooked. Power down, we don't care about that whatsoever. 19k. 63k. Yeah, you're just gonna keep living, huh? Just gonna keep on living. Don't worry. I got the perfect idea for you. When you're the only one alive, I want you to keep thinking about living. Okay, that's Momo down. Now we can attack with normals again. She attacks AoE, but it's not gonna kill us. Alright, my lady, I'm sorry. But I can't kill you yet. I keep forgetting. Why do I keep forgetting? Alright, 999. Then we got a 50k. And then we got a 22k. He's finally dead. Thank God. I thought it would be the Bakugo to finish it off, but I don't care. As long as somebody has finished him off. Alright, I'm sorry, my lady. But it is your time to go. So we can move on to our fourth match. 28k and... No, goodbye? Goodbye? Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, let's move on to our fourth match to wrap this up. For our final match, this is the team that we are going up against. I did want to face off against a parry character, but I've been avoiding this team just because of the fact that this Midoriya is level 130. But who knows? Maybe we are still faster, number one. And number two, the parrying that he has will not affect us whatsoever in terms of us dying first. Maybe we kill him before he kills us. Because if you guys don't know what parry does, it should be active, right? Or does he activate an action skill and then it's active? Let's see. Skills. So it's stat changes, not skills. Yeah, parry. So what parry does is when taking damage, deals a percentage of that damage back to the attacker. And right now he has it up at 250% the value. Alright, so let's get Bakugo going with this, and then we'll do this. Yes, we are fast. Okay, thank God. The other two are just absolutely slow. But this guy got pretty lucky to max out this Midoriya at level 130. Insane. Alright, 16k. Then he's going to hit us with a burn. Luckily, none of our characters do have burn, so we're fine. And what's clutch as well about trying to test this out is that everybody on this team has parry up. I actually want to test that out with evasion as well. Alright, damn, stupid miss. Can't believe we're missing right now. 27k? Oh my god, he is building up in damage. Alright, buddy. I would love to take you out more than the next guy, but again, I want to see how much damage you're going to do to Midoriya and how much he does back. They didn't... Wait, how much damage did he do? I didn't get to see. I gotta look through the health bar. Alright, he's not really doing that much damage back, so if anything, we could just heal this back up. Oh, but what he did... I think we're going to lose Midoriya right here. Yeah, Midoriya sadly had to go. Damn it. Alright, do they heal though? That's my question. And if so, how much are they going to heal by? Oh, that is a significant amount of heals. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Bakugo still, Hawks, you start building up, and then we'll do this. Eventually, I don't think Midoriya is going to do that much damage to kill us. Even if we start doing 999. Miss again. Damn. We are getting so unlucky. Hello, buddy? How were you able to go through my dodge right there? That is insane. That should be illegal whatsoever. Absolutely illegal what you just did. Let's do this. Get the AoE going. Miss, sure, whatever. But this, no, sorry. You're not catching me with that, buddy. GG, go re. Get your parrying ass out of here. Take that somewhere else. You can parry in another game, not in this one. This is Bakugo's game. You're just living in it. Honestly, since he doesn't have his buff up, get him out of here. Come on, Hawks, kill him. Hopefully, Bakugo doesn't attack Midoriya. I should have planned the attacks out, but I have a feeling that Bakugo's going to come through and not attack him, right, Bakugo? Nope, he let me down right there. Absolutely let me down there. Come on, Bakugo. To make it up to me now, you got to wrap this up right here. I want you to kill... Man, I would love to get rid of this 3rd anniversary Midoriya to prove a point. Yeah, we're doing that. Alright, prove a point, Bakugo. Kill the 3rd anniversary Midoriya. Show him that you're still effective. Almost. You know what? I'll still give it to you. But come on. You had to do a little bit more damage. I did a wrap it up. Come on, man. Alright, we have our plus ultra right here. Another test that Bakugo has to try to pass right now. Can he kill this Midoriya before he activates his plus ultra? Let's find out. Couldn't. Again, almost there, but he couldn't finish the job. Come on, Bakugo. What's going on? Oh, please don't kill Bakugo. Please, please, please. Oh my god, that was scary. Absolutely scary. If we would have killed the Bakugo in the final match, I would have cried. Alright, now let's flick him to death. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to go back into the main menu, talk about my boy, and then wrap up the video. Alright, so let's talk about it. Of course, my GOAT is still going to be able to perform. As long as you got the right team with him and he's able to build up that damage, it's GG go re for anybody that you go up against. But again, with this Bakugo specifically, you want to make sure that he is not getting touched whatsoever. You gotta have a team that is making it to where that he feels absolutely safe. But with that, that's what we're ending today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Let me know down below how you feel about this Bakugo when you use them. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.